Welcome back to High Mileage Hero. Over the last few weeks, I've done a lot with this car, including driving it over 800 miles to the Nürburgring and back in one day on one tank.
807 miles. I feel absolutely ruined.
Running it on waste vegetable oil.
Oh. Wow.
And stripping the engine to see what impact 432,000 miles has on the internals.
Brutally honest, I'm amazed. This engine really has been looked after.
Despite travelling the equivalent of 17.5 times around the world, Miles, as this car has become known, is a mechanical marvel and living proof that these low-stress, over-engineered VW diesels are as robust as people say they are.
This week, because you asked for it, I've got Miles on a dyno. I'm here at BW Chip Tuning. I spoke to the guys here and I said, can I dyno an awesome old Skoda? They said, yes, come back at the end of the day. So here we are. I've got no idea how much power there is. I reckon there's maybe 110 horsepower in there, but we're about to find out. So place your bets and let's go find out.
When this Skoda rolled off the production line 20 years ago, it made 90 horsepower and 155 pounds-foot of torque. Around 9 years ago, however, the previous owner of 14 years took Miles to tuning company Visu to be chip-tuned for better economy. So I called Visu this week to find out exactly how the Octavia was tuned. Technical Director Simon White told me that this car with a 90 horsepower TDI engine was not mapped in the way modern cars are. This had to be chip-tuned, which means removing the ECU, opening it up and combining both files for tuning. The changes to Miles's brain included boosting turbo pressure from 900 millibar to 1000 millibar, after which fueling and alterations to the torque limiters were adjusted. Simon also tells me that they would have made small increases to the fuel pump millivolts, helping achieve a better injection of fuel in the engine, improving throttle response and overall drivability. In terms of power and torque, these chip-tune changes would have resulted in 110 horsepower and 190 pounds-foot. So let's now find out what 9 years and 200,000 miles can get us today. After 4 full power runs, Miles achieved an average of 106.8 horsepower and 180.3 pounds-foot of torque, meaning that over 9 years and 200,000 miles, only 3 horsepower and 10 pounds-foot of torque have been lost. Again, this is testament to this engine's robustness and a big benefit of leading such a low-stress life.
What are your first impressions of this car? Remember, I told you it's done 443,000 miles.
Power-wise, it's still making its decent power. Like you said, a little bit of play in the turbo.
Yeah.
Might think about hybriding that later if you want it.
Oh, Christ.
Try and get some decent power
turning into a whole different series. But yeah, so first findings are pretty good. Got more torque, got a bit more power. And yeah, as we know, the car does 75 mpg on the motorway, which is awesome. We've dynoed it because you guys wanted to dyno it. It wasn't in the original plans. So again, Dom, thank you very much for accommodating us today. It was very late notice. For anyone interested, I'm actually going to sign this and we're going to give it away to anyone who comments in this video. So if you want a signed readout, then comment below. Please don't say you want more power because...
You want more power?
Yeah, I don't know if old Miles can handle it.
He'll be all right.
Anyway, we're going to get out of your hair.
Yep.
And I'm going to drive as economically home as possible. Adieu.
Next week on High Mileage Hero, we're treating Miles to a well-deserved restoration to get him as close to factory condition as we possibly can.
I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome episode of High Mileage Hero featuring Miles on a dyno. For more episodes, click here and to subscribe to Car Throttle, it's here.